discover, question, wonder. Welcome to Arcnora, where we unravel the world's secrets one hidden place at a time. You've probably looked at a map and thought you knew the world. You've seen the countries, the oceans, the borders. But what if I told you that there are places, real places, you're not supposed to know exist? Places kept away from your eyes. Some by nature, some by governments, and some maybe by something even more powerful. They're not tourist attractions, they're not in brochures, and they're not on most maps, but they are very real. There's something deeply human about our obsession with the forbidden, the locked door, the hidden cave, the unspoken name. We're drawn to what we're told to ignore, because curiosity isn't just a feeling, it's a force. And when you follow it, you begin to see the world differently. Let's begin where the earth opens itself to those who dare. In the depths of the Vietnamese jungle lies a cave unlike any other, a place so massive it creates its own clouds, its own weather, its own isolated ecosystem. This is Hang Son Doong, the largest cave on the planet. Discovered only in the 1990s, it remained hidden for centuries, and even now, barely anyone has set foot inside. This is not just a hole in the ground, it's a world within a world. Limestone walls stretch hundreds of feet into darkness. Jungles grow inside, rivers flow. Sunlight pierces through collapsed ceilings and reveals an ancient world untouched by civilization. Few are allowed to enter each year. Permits are limited, access is difficult. Some say it's to protect the cave. But others believe there are deeper chambers that remain sealed for a reason, as if something waits within, or something once escaped. Let's move now from a natural cathedral to a temple of knowledge. In the heart of Dublin, Ireland, within the storied walls of Trinity College, there's a place that feels suspended in time. The long room of the old library, step inside, and you're surrounded by over 200,000 ancient books, leather-bound volumes stacked floor to ceiling. The scent of parchment and dust. The echo of every step. You feel it immediately. This is more than a library. It's a sanctuary. Some books are locked behind glass. Others are written in ancient tongues. Some don't even have titles. There are whispers that the most dangerous texts are kept out of sight, not because they're cursed, but because they contain knowledge the world isn't ready for. This isn't fiction. This is real. And when you walk through the long room, you feel like you're walking through history's blind spots. Now travel south with me, past mountains, glaciers, and wilderness, till you reach the still bright waters of Chilean Patagonia. Here, hidden in the vast emptiness, lie the marble caves. To reach them, you must cross the lake by boat. There are no signs, no guided tours, just water and silence. And then you arrive, a world of swirling stone and glowing light. The caves are carved from solid marble, shaped by water over thousands of years. The light reflects off the blue lake, dancing across the ceiling. The walls shimmer with turquoise and white, like frozen waves. You feel like you're inside a living sculpture, a secret chapel built by time itself. But very few people ever make it there. The journey is long, the weather unpredictable. It's as if nature has decided, only those who truly seek this place will find it. And then we go deeper, not into the earth, but beneath the ocean. Off the coast of Yonaguni, Japan, in 1985, a diver found something that shouldn't exist. A massive stone structure, submerged. It looked like ruins, staircases, terraces, flat carved platforms. Some say it resembles a pyramid. This is the Yonaguni Monument, scientists argue. Is it natural, or evidence of a lost civilization? Some geologists say erosion created the shapes. Others point to perfect angles, carvings, even symbols. If it is man-made, it could date back 10,000 years older than any known city. But here's the mystery. No full-scale excavation has ever been done. Access is limited. No major government has sponsored research. Why? If it's nothing, why the silence? And if it's something, what are we not being told? That's the pattern. These places aren't just hidden, they're surrounded by questions. It's protected by distance, danger, or disinterest. And when we do discover them, the story is rarely complete. But the journey doesn't stop here. because these are only the places that nature hides. And what comes next? We'll look at the places we are forbidden to visit, where human hands have drawn lines, built fences, and posted warnings, places shrouded in secrecy, guarded, denied, off limits. By design, if you feel that pull toward the unknown, if you've ever wondered what's hidden just beyond reach, then subscribe to Arcnora, because the next places we'll uncover are more closely guarded, more dangerous and more mysterious than anything we've seen so far. You won't want to miss what comes next. Let's keep going. Some places are hidden by nature. Others are hidden by people for reasons of secrecy. Power, control. These are places that are deliberately forbidden, where signs warn you to stay out, where fences, soldiers, and silence guard whatever lies inside. But we're going in anyway. Let's begin in the middle of the Nevada desert, a flat, empty stretch of land scorched by sun and dust. And somewhere beyond the horizon, it's a place that officially doesn't exist. Area 51. It's perhaps the most infamous secret base in the world. No one truly knows what happens inside. You can't drive up to the gate without being watched. You can't fly over it without clearance. There are sensors hidden in the ground, armed patrols, long-range cameras. Every inch is monitored. And if you ask too many questions, you might not get answers. Just silence. Rumors swirl. Alien spacecraft, advanced weapons, time travel experiments. Whether manipulation, conspiracy, or truth. That depends on who you ask. But here's the reality. Area 51 is real. It's heavily guarded, and you're not allowed anywhere near it, which begs the question. Now we cross the ocean to a tiny speck of land in the Bay of Bengal. Lush, remote, surrounded by turquoise waters. But don't let the beauty fool you. North Sentinel Island is one of the most forbidden places on Earth. Home to the Sentinelese people, an isolated tribe that has rejected contact with the modern world for thousands of years. They don't want visitors, and they don't ask twice. Boats that come too close are met with spears, arrows, and warning cries. Even helicopters flying overhead have been attacked with stones and fire. No outsider has successfully made contact without being killed or chased away. And yet, the island remains untouched. No one knows what language the Sentinelese speak. No one knows their customs, their stories, their history. It's like a time capsule, a piece of prehistory floating in the present. The Indian government has made it illegal to approach the island. Not just to protect outsiders, but to protect the tribe from modern diseases. A single flu virus could wipe out their entire population. But there's something deeper here. Why are they so afraid of the outside world? Or, what have they learned about us that made them close the door forever? Far north, beyond the reach of most travelers, there's a door buried in the side of a frozen mountain. Steel, cold, imposing. This is the Svalbard Global Seed Vault, located on a remote Norwegian island near the Arctic Circle. Inside, millions of seeds are stored in perfect conditions. It's a backup of the planet's plant life, just in case the unthinkable happens. Flood, war, famine, a worldwide catastrophe. This vault is designed to survive it all. But why is it so remote? Why are access records hidden from the public? Why have some nations been allowed to deposit seeds but not all? If the vault is just for safety, why the secrecy? And here's something even stranger. In 2015, Israel requested to withdraw seeds from the vault due to their civil war, something that had never happened before. The moment the first emergency withdrawal occurred, people began to question. What's really going on in Svalbard? And what future are they preparing for that we don't know about? Now let's travel to Italy. Just a short boat ride from Venice lies an island that locals refuse to speak about. Poveglia. It looks beautiful from a distance. Ivy-covered ruins, trees swaying in the breeze. But this place has a reputation darker than most horror stories. During the plague, it was used as a quarantine zone. Tens of thousands of infected people were sent there to die. Later, in the 20th century, it became a psychiatric hospital where cruel experiments and brutal treatments were said to occur. Screams were reported. Patients claimed to see figures in the halls. One doctor is said to have thrown himself from the tower driven mad by what he witnessed. Today, the island is abandoned, forbidden by law. No one is allowed to step foot on its shores, not even researchers, not even with permission. Why is it simply unsafe? Or is something more, persistent still lingering there? And then there are places no one talks about at all. Secret military bunkers buried beneath cities. Government buildings with sealed-off floors. Islands that appear on satellite images, then vanish. Roads that locals avoid without explanation. Some places are so well hidden that we only learn about them by accident through a slip in classified documents, or the whispers of someone who once worked behind the curtain. What all these places have in common is this: we're not meant to go there. And often we're not even meant to know they exist. But we do. And once you start looking, you see them everywhere. You begin to wonder how much of the world is truly public, how much has been quietly locked away. Some secrets are buried by time, others by choice. So ask yourself, if you had the chance to visit one of these forbidden places, knowing the risk, the danger, the unknown, would you go? And if you did, what would you find? If this journey stirred your curiosity, if you feel that tug to uncover what others hide, subscribe to Arcnora. We're just getting started. There are more mysteries, more hidden places, and more questions waiting for answers. Stay with us.